we'll be able to recover it on the latest version of Android in the latest update. In one of the easiest and fastest ways, without needing to take it to a technician. You'll see this step-by-step video tutorial so you don't miss any details, since in this video tutorial we're going to use a tool that's completely up to date with the latest updates. This tool is fully updated. Anyone can download it, as long as they follow the steps. Leave a comment with your phone model. If this video tutorial worked for you, leave a comment too. Also, leave a comment if it didn't work so we can send you an exclusive video tutorial. These video tutorials will help you fix and recover your phone. Another thing I want to mention is that in the video description and the first pinned comment, you'll find other completely different methods. We also have methods without a PC and methods with a PC, which you can find in the video description. With all that said, we're going to connect to a Wi-Fi network. What we're going to lock appears. Screen. From there, we will be explaining all these steps so that you can also solve it. Recover it in the easiest and fastest way possible. As long as you follow the steps, you will be able to solve it. Having said all that, there is what you need to know. Well, for those people who always skip ahead to our video tutorials, I recommend not skipping ahead because we are going to make a series of configurations so that it can read you, so that it can recognize your cell phone. In some cases, well, this always has to be done when we get to our PC. The first thing we're going to do is temporarily disable the antivirus so that when we run the tool it doesn't block our antivirus tool, because if we don't do this it always ends up deleting it completely. But if you don't know how to do it, don't worry, we'll be showing you everything step by step. Here we have this screen lock. Here we have where it says, use my Google account. Here we have this device has the Google account. It has the screen lock. Here we can see that it has that little padlock. Having said all that, what we're going to do now is go to our PC and start this video tutorial. As we've indicated, we're going to go to our antivirus. We're going to go to our antivirus. Here we're going to make the following configurations. We're going to disable the first option, which is very important. We always have to do it. We go here to this shield. Then we go here where it says Manage Settings. And this first option, Real Time, we need to have it deactivated. Then when we finish the process, we can reactivate it. This is temporary. We're going to do it. Now, what we're going to do is go to our official page called DVFRP. We type DavidFRP into our browser. Scroll down a little and our official page will appear here. So, type DavidFRP. Let's spell it out for some people who might be unsure. In other languages, and it's not pronounced correctly, DavidFRPs. From the third generation, so letter by letter they'll write it. D E I V I F R page they write it. Scroll down here if it doesn't appear first. They'll select it and then it will take them to this point where they'll scroll down to the last option. Here they'll find this entry that says DavidFRP Apps. They'll select that entry. This will take them to this other section where they'll find many other methods. We keep scrolling down. Here we'll find, well, we'll keep scrolling down here and we'll look for the tool. This is the tool we'll be using today. We're going to use this tool. We're going to run it. We're going to find the tool and double-click it. Dot. Then, if it appears like this, we'll click here on Information and then where it says Run. Anyway, this needs to have the antivirus disabled for it. We'll open this tool. We're going to wait for the tool to open. Then what we need is for both the PC and the device to be connected to a Wi-Fi network so that it can work correctly, To be connected to a Wi-Fi network, well, this is what it will look like. As we can see here, what you have to do is click here where it says Register. Register here. Once you're registered, it will take you to this section. Here, what you're going to do is fill all this out. Then, once you think you've created the account, you're going to enter it here and log in. You click Log in here, and this tool will open. This is completely free. We don't need any credit. The tool is paid. But we're not going to use any credit here. Here I'm using 2 credits, which I'm only using for Xiaomi. We also have a Xiaomi video tutorial on the channel, but with credit. Removing that Google account, it has already recognized our phone. Here we'll find the Samsung option. We select Samsung and we're just going to click here where it says Reset FRP. In some cases, I'll show it here on these devices, some when they are all ready. Let's say that on weekends. This is often under maintenance. We'll wait here for those who get an error on the weekend. It's because it's the weekend, which sometimes happens. They done it before. Let's wait for the program to complete its process. Here it is. Let's wait here for the device to restart. It's going to restart, and after it restarts, it will remove that Google account. In some cases, it happens that sometimes you have to repeat the process, and on some devices, it's happened that sometimes we do it once and have to do it twice. Sometimes it still keeps the Google account, but we complete the process twice and it would be deleted. Let's keep waiting here. Waiting here. Let's keep waiting. That's why it's always recommended to watch the step-by-step video tutorial so you don't miss any details and can fix and recover your device because, like us, there are people who skip ahead and then miss everything we're saying. There are errors. Of course, there are errors. Here the phone is restarting. It's restarting. Let's wait. Let's wait here. Let's wait for it to come back. It comes back. Let's wait for it to take us to the start. Now the restart would be running for the second time. Okay, now some letters will appear here. Let's wait for the Wi-Fi network to connect here. Here it would be doing process number 2. Here the phone. Here these letters appear. Now it restarts and now the phone would be completely formatted. Factory reset and there's no need to reset it again. In some cases they sometimes remain. There might be errors, but that's when the phone doesn't complete the reset process. However, if the device did complete the reset process shown there, there's no need to reset it again. Now, We're going to wait for it to take us directly to the home screen. And we'll be removing the account and completing this recovery process. In the video description and the first pinned comment, you'll find other methods that don't require a PC, as well as methods that do require a PC using different tools. You'll find everything there. With that said, let's wait for it to take us directly to the home screen to see if this Google account has been removed. I'm going to pause this video tutorial while it restarts because this restart usually takes 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, our phone is restarting now. Let's wait for it to restart and then take us to the home screen. Next, how are we going to finish this process? I'll show you the quickest steps. If you have a SIM card inserted in your phone, you're going to remove it. Remove the SIM card. Do this. Tap. Start. Tap. Add. Tap. Manual. Tap. Skip. Skip any Wi-Fi networks. Tap. Skip. Tap. You can add a screen lock. I'm going to do it this way faster so this video tutorial isn't too long. Let's wait here. It will take us back to the start, completing this recovery process in the easiest and fastest way, at no cost.